Gemini, how's it going? Welcome to my channel, KG's TLC, the Lucky Charm, or whatever acronym you see fit. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all the support. I'm going to give you a general reading. It's not a love reading, it's just general reading. Just to see where you're at for this week. There's a lot of shifts happening, especially with Venus, Uranus. A lot of old ways of thinking in regards to relationships are going to be evaluated, looked at, including the relationship you have with yourself, the divine, spirit, romantic, platonic, all that jazz. So let's see what they have for you today. Ooh, malachite and red jasper. So it looks like you're going to be helping someone very soon. You're going to be helping them heal or recover from something, and it's inadvertently going to help you heal from some past childhood wounds. Ooh, okay. Wow. Labradorite and clear quartz. Amethyst, okay. Wow. So labradorite has to do with having the gift of telepathy. Makes sense. You guys are air, right? Very mental, a lot of mental strength, logic. But it does warn to be careful about how you use this new ability and gift. Okay. Make sure that it's not for any selfish gain, because you can implant thoughts into other people's minds, which can alter and change their decisions, So very important to keep that in mind. Always make sure you're thinking of the whole when using that gift. But most people aren't bestowed this type of gift unless they've earned it. So I'm sure you're already aware of that. Clear quartz. This has to do with manifestation. So if you have a clear quartz crystal that you can use, full moon's coming up within the next week. So what I would be doing is finding a clear quartz crystal and just hold it in your hands, and whatever it is that you wish to see manifest in your life, whatever you wish to see change for the better for you or for others, just hold that thought and pour that energy into that stone and carry it around with you wherever you go and watch the magic happen. Okay. Because crystals can be embedded with energy, and clear quartz crystal is an amplifier because it's pure, right? Whatever energy you put into it is the energy it emanates. It's also good for clearing out negative energy. It's a good crystal for protection. Labradorite is also really good for enhancing the third eye, your intuition, crown chakra, receiving messages from the divine. So you might want to pick that up. This is how it's spelled, sorry. No, my camera sucks. Bear with me. Malachite. So this is all about heart healing. It's a beautiful green stone. So definitely focusing on the heart for this week makes sense. So this is a time of positive change. You will soon let go of past regret and guilt, and this will pave the way to a positive and inspiring future. Guilt and regret stem from a misconceived belief that you could have acted differently in the past, and if you had done so, things would have turned out better, either for you or for others. Yet the universal law is such that it is impossible for you or others to ever lose anything without gaining an equal amount in return. Life is always held in perfect equilibrium. You are currently failing to see the positive effects of your past actions, choices, and decisions. Look carefully and you will realize that many positives exist and that life is forever changing and unfolding in accordance to the higher will of our soul. There are no mistakes, for ultimately, all serves a purpose. All is designed to help us expand our awareness in order that we can embrace greater spheres of wisdom and love. Bless the past and let it go. Know that everything you have ever said or done, or think you have failed to say or do, has served a positive purpose for you and others. Yeah, no such thing as mistakes. I've been learning that. Okay, and you have red jasper. Now it's funny, I got this card recently too. You may soon find yourself drawn into a situation in which you feel compelled to care for and protect someone who is in need of help. This may be a person or a pet that has recently suffered from some kind of trauma and is suffering from anxiety or depression. Your love and attention will help them heal, and simultaneously, you will subconsciously heal an aspect of yourself that is also yearning to be nurtured. What is being healed is an emotional trauma you experienced in the past, possibly in your childhood, or it may even stem from a past life. There is no need to recollect the past or try to figure anything out. Remember that we each mirror one another, and self-healing automatically occurs when we care for another's needs. Trust in the healing power of love. So there you go. So some telepathic communication is going to happen. Yeah, so you're going to be caring for someone, reaching out a helping hand, and it's going to inadvertently help you heal. And at the bottom of the deck was the amethyst card. That has to do with shadow work, right? So maybe this is going to help you. Well, not maybe, but I'm getting a strong sense. This situation, whoever it is that you're going to be helping, is going to be helping you take a better look at your shadow and helping you to transmute that old energy. And thus being able to find a balance within your own self. Because I know that's definitely a struggle for Geminis, right? The twins of the zodiac. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Using the archetype deck. It's a new one. I got it for my birthday. By me. Self-love, man. Okay, anyway. See what we got. Now for Gemini. For April 19th to the 25th. April 19th to the 25th. Do you like my lucky charm, dude? He's my lucky charm, don't you know? Top of the evening to you, lassie and laddies. How are you doing on this fine evening? Gemini. Nectar, the shaman. Ooh. The vessel. Aries got that card too. Uno momento. Oh, the cave. Okay. So we got 4. We have the nectar. We have the shaman. We have the vessel. And we have the cave. So now it's a new deck. I haven't memorized them all yet. And they write so much about each card. I love this deck. Highly recommend it to anybody. Oh, the medicine. Oh. Oh, so you're starting to understand why it is so important to partake in specific, like, vitamins, minerals, uh, different sleeping habits, eating habits, because this has to do with taking care of your physical body, right? We can't have that proper balance between our body, mind, and soul if we're not taking care of each part within balance. Have you been getting some insights as to some shaman type of medicine that would be good for your body? I'm getting that strong sense. I recently went on a 2-week journey with a medicine woman who was training me to become a shaman. And she gave me many different medicines, all natural. And I can tell you right now, it doesn't, no pill, no prescription will ever beat it. The amount of healing that occurred within me over such a short period of time was amazing. If you saw me about a month ago, you would not recognize me. So, all right, I'll read. In Hindu mythology, there is a miraculous substance known as amrit, or nectar, that contains infinite healing power. This golden nectar, or sacred elixir, is the drink of immortality, and like its sister substance, soma, is known to activate subtle, intelligent forces that ease the mind, body, and spirit. Though esoteric, these images lead us to the central energy of this archetype, the sweet, potent, heavenly essence that lubricates our spirit back to life. The Nectar card calls us to identify and relish in places, practices, people, and activities that regenerate and heal. Medicine is needed, and it comes in subtle form that you may be overlooking. Seek the most sensuous, fragrant flower in the garden you have forgotten. Don't underestimate this remedy. It is said when someone has activated this substance within, it is reflected in their shimmering eyes. I'll feel that. I'll feel that. Okay. The shaman. Mm-hmm. The Magi. Magi, whatever. The sorcerer, the medicine woman. 3 archetypal ingredients constitute the shaman, and all must be present in order to reveal its magic. First, the shaman is activated by long-standing and diligent study, the mentor. Second, its orientation is generously and accurately aimed toward the healing of the self, the other, and the culture, the healer. And third, the shaman has a knack for finding doorways to the other world, allowing psychic visions and old magic to leak into this world, the unseen. In this way, the shaman is a master who bridges the everyday and the sacred, revealing potent power needed desperately in our time. Yet where there is power, there is shadow. So the shaman must be vigilant in studying their darkness. This card reminds us that the force of healing is ultimately not our own. We must shape it and share it with the world. The shaman can't be rushed. Working with this archetype requires study and perseverance. Think of it like brining or marinating. The content must permeate every fiber of its being. Oh, wow. So, yeah, okay. Yeah. Find some natural medicines. You're going to need it. Because I'm getting a really strong sense that you guys are going to be transmuting a lot of old energy. You know, you got the amethyst card. That has to do with shadow work, you know, and you're getting initiated into being a shaman. That's awesome. But the vessel, your body needs to be paid more attention to. Because what happens is when our own frequency and vibration gets elevated, right, and we ascend, we have an ascension moment, our bodies need to be strong enough to be capable of handling that shift. So if we're not taking proper care of our bodies, or if there's a block within our energetic system that we haven't dealt with, we need to find natural medicines to help with that at times. Okay. And if you're sitting there asking me, well, KG, like, I don't know what kind of medicine you're talking about, allow your intuition to guide you. I have a feeling that whoever it is that you're going to be helping heal is going to play a part in that as well. Maybe they're going to help you learn how to stop and smell the roses again. Could be that simple. Hard to say. You know, though, better than I do. It's your experience, right? All right. The cave. The dark, the portal, the interior. Those who are fortunate enough to find and enter the cave are forever changed. It is a place of potent power, acting both as portal to another realm and a space for sacred ritual and initiation. I knew it. I'm excited for you guys. The cave is a place to return for meaningful retreat where one can see the true self in the darkness. In esoteric teachings, the cave is known to reside in the center of the heart. Within its walls, the whispers of compassion and self-understanding can be heard. Yet because of its mystery and power, many of us fear the cave and never try to find it. We busy ourselves in the bright lights of the city while the cavernous and dimly lit chamber calls out to us in the night. Where is your cave? You already know. Return to it and tend the fire. Agreed. Slowly, slowly and steadily, crystals of enormous magnitude grow within the dark confines of caves. Let the cave teach you patience. Envision yourself as an old sage in a cave. What amenities do you need? What draws you ever closer to the cave within the cave? Yeah. See, this makes so much sense because you had the Malachite card, and that's about the heart chakra. You have the red jasper card, so that's all about healing past wounds, looking at the past, delving into shadow work, right? The shaman, the nectar, the vessel, and the cave coming up. So this is about taking a deep dive into your own heart and slowing down enough to be able to take a moment to smell the roses. It's the little things that count in life, right? Good. I like it. I'm happy for you guys. See, it's at the bottom of the deck. Hold the forest. Do you see the whole forest or just the tree? Do you? Did I not call it? Did I not call it? Top of the deck. Shadow. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to read that one. I got it. Okay. Gotta do it. The shadow. Although every card in the archetypes deck has a shadow potential, this card asks us to delve into the qualities of the shadow itself. We often think that the shadow can be purified, illuminated, and made right through effort and achievement. However, it is typically the case that our lofty pursuit of ascension and perfection is the very source of shadow material itself. Always being in that state of lack, reaching. Yeah. By rejecting parts of ourselves and the world, we begin to separate from the whole. Rather than getting to know the qualities and content of our shadow, we busy ourselves with avoiding its presence. This is denial. When this card appears, it is time to take inventory of those things you've been denying. When the mind responds with no, anything but that, you are touching shadow. Find support for this deep inner work and move toward the shadow with patience and compassion. Contemplate the following scientific observation. The closer an object, a person, place, or community, is to the light, the longer the shadow it casts. So the closer something is to the light, the longer of a shadow it casts. Something to keep in mind. So you are a bearer of great light. But it reminds me of that saying, the greater the love, the greater the fear. Equal and opposites, yin and yang energy. We live in the realm of the relative. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. So with our light comes also our darkness. But neither should be shunned. Each needs to be acknowledged and put into proper balance and perspective, right? And that's what shadow work's all about. It's not about shaming the shadow or even changing it into light. It's just, well, essentially by illuminating it, you are bringing it to light. But it is still your shadow, irregardless. But it doesn't have power anymore, right? That which we resist persists. So, the longer we try to deny that aspect of ourselves, the more often it'll come out sideways in behaviors and patterns and feelings and actions, thoughts, and the less empowered we feel over our own selves, right? Because we're denying that aspect of who we are. So shadow work's a very good thing. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's already in you anyway. It's already there. It's like, oh, but it's so dark. Everybody's got a dark past. Everybody makes choices or decisions that they, weren't so proud of at times. That's okay. It's okay. Showing yourself compassion. What would you say to your best friend? Talk to yourself like you're talking to your best friend, because you are, technically, right? Okay. What are we at here? 23 minutes. Okay, we're still doing good. I'm trying not to have too lengthy of readings. When I first started this channel, they were like an hour long. And I understand. Oh, my card flipped over. Oh, third eye. Getting some clarity about a few things I read. Okay. I'm just going to leave that out. So if you're doing that shadow work and shaman work, yeah, you're definitely like, bing. You would be seeing some things for sure. Okay. All right. Oh, also, if this reading resonates at all with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Support my channel. Share the love. Please, please. And thank you. Appreciate all the support. I'm also working on a website. So as soon as that is up and running, I will be posting and sharing a link. You can also find me on Facebook. My page is called KG's Corner with a K. Shows my practice and all my services that I offer outside of this channel. I'm also on Instagram, KG's TLC, KG's _TLC. Oh. Oh, that's good. So you got the third eye chakra, 3 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, High Priestess. Okay. Oh, my apologies. Whew. Keep your leg bent too long. And, yeah. I need to start doing yoga again. Loosen up those joints. 8 of Pentacles. Gemini. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Gemini. Oh, okay. Thank you. Moon. 2 of Wands. Whoa, okay. That's a lot. Judgment. Root chakra. Chariot. Okay. Could be Cancer. There's 2 Cancer cards coming up, so I don't know if we're dealing with Cancer or Pisces. Could be Pisces as well, because we have the High Priestess card. That's usually Pisces or Aquarius. Moon card's usually Cancer, but it can also be Pisces as well. Okay, I really gotta move my legs here. All right. And the Chariot card is also Cancer. Judgment card, that's all the fixed signs. So, sorry, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Oh, I forget now. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Sorry. Okay. So a lot of healing and recovery happening for sure. I usually don't take reversals, but I'm going to keep those because it kind of makes sense for the storyline. So you have the 3 of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. So due to heartache, loss, it could be about betrayal. It could be, even from past memory, it could be about many things. But this is about moving forward and healing from this broken heart. You're being guided right now, either through spirit guides, passed on loved ones, angelic. Third eye is usually Michael, can be Shamuel. No, Ariel's the crown. Okay. But you have the 6 of Swords upright with the 3 of Swords in reverse. So this is about healing and moving on to calmer waters. It's about peace of mind. Right? So that's good. Now, it also seems, though, that your intuition is being somewhat blocked due to this 5 of Pentacles energy. So that's like it's not necessarily, well, the physical manifestation of it is the end result, but the initial reason of 5 of Pentacles is like a state of poverty, being ghosted, being left out in the cold, but it's also about like a state of lack, right? So if we're constantly in this state of mind where we believe that we're in a state of lack, we will continuously keep producing that, right? So the best thing to do is to switch that state of mind to a state of gratitude. And remembering what you still have, because that what we're not grateful for will be taken from us, right? And that's also what the 5 of Pentacles represents. We take things for granted, they get taken. Not out of punishment. It's not a punishment. It's just the natural ebb and flow. It's just the way the universe works. So coming out of that state of lack and poverty is very important. I'm going to get some supporting cards. This is the bottom of the deck. Oh, 9 of Wands, Wounded Warrior. And this 3 of Pentacles. Good. Okay. Oh. So you have the Eight of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. So I'm sensing a new endeavor, possibly a new study, course of study. And it's absolutely a wish fulfillment. This is emotional fulfillment, personal emotional fulfillment, Nine of Cups. So you could be receiving news very soon this week about something you're hoping for. I'm going to see what this is about. What's this intuition? Yeah, okay. Nine of Swords, yeah. So you are, don't shoot the messenger. The Lover's card, yeah. About what? Where did I go? Oh, okay. Three of Swords coming up again. Just give me a moment, please. There's, wow, you keep getting doubles. You got the Nine of Cups again. So, wow, Leo keeps coming up big time. Yep. I don't know if you're dealing with a Leo or you have Leo in your chart. Wow. Oh, you guys are really heartbroken over someone. Oh, a soulmate. They're coming back. If you didn't hear me, they're coming back. What you need to do right now is just focus on you. And this is a strong message to the divine feminines. You are blocking out your own intuition by creating this. Those swords are her thoughts. Okay? She's allowing herself to stay imprisoned. And then you see the owl in the window, right? I know my camera sucks. Anyway, that has to do with higher wisdom, right? The all-seeing eye, seeing past, present, future. It's also, you know, one of the animal totems for the high priestess, which these cards are supporting right now. So you could have possibly felt abandoned, blocked, ghosted, or you ghosted this other person for a choice for your happy, for true love. But I'm getting the sense that it is mainly to do with honoring yourself. Yes, I'm getting very, don't shoot the messenger, kind of like flaky energy. So very self-indulgent type of energy, right? And not very stable, because the Knight of Cups is like romantic action and gesture. But they can be very fleeting, right? Because emotions are based in the moment. They're not based on long term, right? So it's like not thinking before you act kind of thing is the feeling I'm getting here. Emotionally immature energy. I'll call it as it is. But you have the Strength card and the Queen of Wands right after that. So definitely a Leo being involved in this. Queen of Wands can also be Aries or Sagittarius, you know. But with the Strength card backing it up, pardon me, itchy nose, I see it being a Leo. This also has to do with harnessing your inner strength through compassion, forgiveness, tolerance, and patience. The other message I was getting, and this may not be for everybody, was that this offer of love was rejected. And you are the Queen of Wands. And they actually weren't impressed with the cup that was being offered. And it's nothing against you. Do not take that personal. That is due to their own state of denial, right? Two of Swords. Now, that could be your state of denial. Maybe you were kind of just not very interested at the time that it was being offered. Or the other person was. Whichever the case, it caused you to block out your intuition and to go into this state. This is about self-sabotage, sleepless nights, anxiety, depression. Could be potential of overindulging with substance. No. Drink more water. Take care of your vessel. No judgment, just saying. All right. But at the top of the deck, we have the Twin Flame card. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Page of Swords, Page of Cups, and then, oh look, the Queen of Wands matching pair, the King of Wands. Hello. Ten of Swords, High Priestess, and the Three of Wands. But there's this Five of Swords energy with the Three of Cups. Okay, I'll explain this. This is definitely a soulmate, okay? Possibly a twin flame that you came across because you got the matching pair. You got the King and the Queen of Wands, which means it doesn't have to be a fire sign, okay? But that's a matching pair. Two extremely attractive people, and they know their worth. They're go-getters, entrepreneurs, power couple, okay? They get shit done. So, either you're already with this person and there is Five of Pentacles divorce or just being ghosted. Either way, the relationship came to an end. But there was definitely a lot of happiness found here. A lot of emotional fulfillment, contentment, twin flame, Four of Wands. New love, right? I'm getting you recently met this person. Wasn't that long ago. Definitely divine timing. It's meant to happen. Six of Wands is all about public recognition and victory, right? The king coming home from a hard battle kind of deal. He's holding his wand of victory. So you felt like it was victory. What this is saying is Page of Swords. So what I'm getting here, whoever this is, whether it's you or the other person, this is like online stalking, looking on social media, wanting to give a very small but genuine, heartfelt apology or gesture, loving gesture towards him or her. That's the King of Wands wanting to do this. Okay. After a very painful ending. Now, What I'm picking up on is your intuition is picking up on this. Your intuition knows that he's going to be back. Or you could be, because you got the Nine of Swords, so that's obsessive thinking, right? And sometimes we misunderstand our obsessive thinking for our intuition. I know, crazy, right? You could be telling yourself, if you just sit around and wait long enough, that you're going to be right. And a reconciliation is going to happen. Five of Swords is all about the hollow victory card. Wanting to be right at all costs. Okay. It's like psychological battle, emotional manipulation. So I'd be careful of that. Okay. I'm also picking up on, for some of you, that there could be like an obsession of thinking that this person had a third party in the background. But it's that self-sabotage energy, though. Like, if as you think, so shall it be. If that's what you keep focusing on, then that's exactly what's going to happen, right? Even if that ended up being the case, I'm not blaming you for third-party type energy. You know what I mean? That person made their choice, whatever, so be it. But we create our own realities. You know, we get to choose which wolf we feed, right? And that's what the moon card's all about, too. What I see here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups is you putting in the time and effort to get your wish fulfillment. And the only way to do that is to tune into your intuition. Get out of your head. It's not working. But the shadow card, that has to do with looking at the balance between the self, of the light and the dark, the white wolf and the black wolf. You know what I mean? Which wolf are you feeding? Now, you can't starve one or the other. It has to be a balance. That beautiful yin and yang energy within each of us. Divine masculine, divine feminine. The sun and the moon, light and dark. And then you have the Two of Wands. So this is about hanging around, having patience. You have a big decision to make. And you will make it. Judgment card. This has to do with Phoenix rising from the ashes. This has to do with hearing the call. This could also do with reconciliation. But it's also about having sound judgment of the truth and reality. Okay. You have a lot of angelic guidance happening right now. So, and I really believe that whatever healing is going to occur is going to really help you to get some answers as to what happened in that relationship. Because I don't really feel like you have that yet, that clarity, but you will very soon. Okay. And at the very end of the reading, you have the root chakra with the Chariot card. This is about finding that balance within yourself, right? So first you're examining it, and then you're finding the balance within your own self. Got hair in my mouth. Not nice. Your soul is guiding you. So come out of your head. Don't think the worst, okay? Because I don't see any of what's going on in your head of that actually happening in your physical reality. So whatever it is you're worried about, don't worry about it, okay? This is a victory card. So whatever your wishes are, whatever your wish fulfillment is, it's saying you're going to get it. Just got to have a little bit more patience. Okay? All right, guys. I hope this was helpful. I love you all. Take care.